bitch don't even know what y'all finna fucking talk about.
Welcome to the LockHerRoom Podcast, where girls talk shit too. I am Court for short.
I am Gifts.
Should be Shady, and I am Flip.
I am who I am. How y'all doing today?
Shit,
You have an attitude. What's the two? Where's the two coming from today?
Cause you
seem a little spicy.
I'm spicy because y'all just went in on me.
No,
you do us.
No, bitch. Let's rewind. You motherfucker went in on me. Yes, you pick trash ass niggas. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. My lack of a ring means that I pick trash ass niggas.
No, a lack of a ring does not mean you pick trash ass niggas. Whoa, stop.
Keep it. He can be a trash ass nigga with the ring.
Absolutely. Shit. No, you brought up the ring. I just said that men with children do not equate to trash ass niggas. And just because a man has a child doesn't mean that he has drama. So we are at an age where we are mid-30s. And if we continue to close ourselves off, Keviana, you damn right. If we continue to close ourselves off to men who don't have children, the pool is
not that small.
Okay. I want you to name one man you know.
I think you are. Are you saying that the pool is as small as somebody who makes 6 figures? Is that what you're saying right now?
No,
you're
the pool is smaller.
Baby, y'all should have told me this was the fuck foolery for today because I would have bought my fucking
That wasn't the fuck foolery today. That wasn't. And you can still go get your glasses. The pool is small. You want a man without kids? Hey, enjoy your preference. How long you gonna enjoy your preference?
You are enjoying your preference right now, are you not? You are enjoying your preference right now. Yes or no?
The pool is not as small. So the pool, okay, I don't like bigger men. I don't like bigger men. It's still a large pool of men that ain't bigger men.
To not date a man with a child. Prefer.
Enjoy that. Okay, prefer is a difference. I have a problem with a preference. You might prefer somebody that's in the finance industry. Might prefer. A preference is okay.
That's always
but she's saying it's a difference between a non-negotiable and a preference. It's a difference. I prefer somebody without a kid. Okay, cool. I prefer a motherfucker with a Maserati. So what? It ain't happening. Open your pool. Open your pool.
How are you ladies doing today?
Go to hell, Court.
Flip, how are you?
Baby, I am amazing. I am amazing. Life is good. Shit. Everything good over here.
I am well, if anyone cares to know.
How are you, Court? How are you? How was your day?
It was great. No, I wasn't busy. I was able to run to the grocery store.
You was busy yelling at me.
Because everything is about her now.
You yell. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. How's your day, Gifts? How was your day today?
My day was well. My day was great. I'm glad that you guys asked. It snowed a little bit today. That's something.
It did.
That's
but it's
different.
Okay.
It did snow, but I got out to an amazing
happy
start.
holidays, all festive. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
What's your favorite holiday song?
They said I couldn't wear my choker, y'all. This was gonna be my choker. Just in case anybody wanted to know.
Stairs.
A little domination.
It's not that you couldn't wear it. It was just a preference of mine that you didn't.
A little domination. Does this do it for y'all?
No. Okay, enough.
Whoa.
Enough, please.
Whoa.
I wish our listening audience could see this.
Whoa. Whoa. Don't give me too much, Fred. That's all. You just don't give me too much. I can't take a whole lot. My bad. Jeez.
Woo!
But you got it. You got it, boo. Separately, I'm sure it's bomb.
Girl,
y'all finished Christmas shopping?
Naked. Girl, what? Judge your mammy. Listen.
Girl, shut up. How was your Christmas? Did you finish Christmas shopping?
I am 95% finished.
Gifts? Well, we know you get gifts delivered every day, so you should really be done. You should have been done at the start of quarantine.
For myself.
Let me tell y'all, if all that shit you got delivered the other day was for yourself, you should fucking be ashamed.
You came on a light day. I promise you that was a light day. 2 big packages came today. You came on a light day. For real.
First of all,
she has been getting packages delivered to her house, y'all, since quarantine. She should be done with Christmas shopping.
No, everybody know I like gifts. That's everybody knows.
I opened the door, right? So right, I'm visiting gifts at home, right? I'm leaving. And I opened the door. We heard the Amazon man come. I opened the door and I don't really want to. At this point,
you better make sure you give him a good Christmas gift.
I swear to God, it was like there was small packages, big packages, then miniature packages on top. It was at least 10 packages, and I am not exaggerating.
Make sure you give all your male people accordingly.
Please. I have a family of 4, and I have 3 pets.
But you just said all that stuff was for you. Make it make sense, sis.
Boom.
What's everyone's favorite holiday song?
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Of course, you picked something right.
Everywhere.
Go ahead. Oh shit! You know what's funny? I was thinking that.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Oh, I said that out loud, and I was just thinking it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Rewind. What's everyone's favorite holiday song?
Fuck you.
Well,
y'all ever heard Gucci Mane 12 Days of Christmas?
No, stop. That ghetto ass shit. No.
That's the type of shit she like.
Hey, in real life though, that Gucci Mane track is like,
I'm sure it is.
Okay.
Keep it, sis. Mine is I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
That's nice.
That's one of my favorites. I love it when it first come on. It just makes me feel so Christmassy inside. If that's a feeling, it just makes me feel so Christmassy. It does. So.
Shake your hand.
Hey. Everything about the Temptations Christmas.
Guys, telling shit. Fuck it. Fuck it.
In my mind, when I hear that, woo, I know it's Christmas time, baby. As soon as we cut our last slice of cake on Thanksgiving,
but I
send it up. Do you hear me? Temptations.
That song has to come on right when I done hit my tipsy peak. Like for me, it's Christmas Eve. That song kicking, and I know it's baby. I'm in a good place.
Do y'all drink eggnog? I bought some eggnog for the first time.
Please go get that big ass gallon. Please,
no,
there's gonna be shit everywhere.
First of all, this is my first time. I've never had eggnog, but I was like, everybody
I've never had eggnog,
whatever. So, and it got brandy in it. So I showed
she gonna be fucked up, shit and throwing up at the same time.
Is it like
why
milk?
Would you wish that upon
like, what is that?
me?
What is eggnog for real?
I'm not wishing that upon you. I'm telling you what the hell is gonna happen.
You act like I'm gonna be drinking a whole 16 ounce.
What you gonna do with that? That you the only one in? I mean, well,
I don't. You have some. You're not supposed to consume the whole thing.
Oh,
what is an eggnog?
Milk,
a drink.
Egg. I don't know if I can get past the egg pot.
It's actually very tasty. Eggnog is tasty. It's just
what kind of liquor do you put in it?
Brandy,
cognac, brandy, whiskey. What? You are so fucking ratchet.
From the bitch drinking egg. You know what? You're right. You're right.
Let me ask y'all
Right.
this. What do you guys set as, like, what's your limit for gifts? Like, do you have like a $50 gift limit? Like, so every year or whatever, I tell myself in my mind that I'm not going to spend more than $50 on each person. Right? It never happened.
I don't think I've ever set a limit. More so
Because you
than
don't like budgets.
more so
How
than
come she the cheapest motherfucker we know?
Baby, that's why she don't never probably set them, because she's so fucking cheap. She ain't never got to worry about going over.
you said it. It's just that I think that whatever I get a person, it just has to be like thoughtful. Everybody knows, like, I'm all about thought. Like, if I see something and it just reminds me of you, I'm gonna get it. Like, I ain't thinking about like the price. Of course, it ain't gonna be something that's just like unreasonable. But like, I was sending out random gifts today, last week. Like, it depends on what in my mind
I've
makes
been
me
a
think of you.
beneficiary of those. I won't
And to
tell
be
people what
honest
they
with
were.
And to be honest with you, I would send court gifts. It's just the fact that
You have, but I'm not fucking with you today, so I'm not shouting your ass out.
I don't need it. It was never for the public to know. It's just
the
delivery situation.
Don't
Or you would
send
get
me
more
their
though.
address, it's gonna be a problem. And the person know who I'm talking about. It don't need to, what's understood need not be said.
It's a delivery issue though. That's what I'm saying. It's a delivery issue.
Ain't no motherfucking delivery issue. Motherfuckers know what the fuck I'm talking about. Carry on. Rudolph the red
Get it from
reindeer.
get it from Peach. Get the address from Peach, because anyway,
because she the only motherfucker that know it.
I like that song, Rudolph. I like that. That's a Temptation joint. You hit it,
the
friend.
Temptations Christmas. The Temptations Christmas is a must-have, guys.
Like, I've been listening to it since I was like my daughter age. Grandma
You
made sure that was in rotation. I hate anything Boys to Men, honey.
It's gotta be crack. Cocaina. It's gotta be. It's gotta be cocaina.
Boys to Men. And it's crazy because, like, if I put it on YouTube, like Christmas music or whatever, and then they go to Let It Snow, skip, thumbs down, like, don't play this shit no more.
And then you give it a thumbs down.
So you will know not to put that back in my rotation.
Brethren, you give them a thumbs down.
I sure will. If they play Gucci Mane Christmas, you'll do the same. Knock it off.
I wouldn't. I would just let it play.
Oh, well, no, I won't. I won't mess my ears up with Boys to Men. It's so crazy too, because like people really like Boys to Men.
It's fine to skip, but you said you gave it a thumbs down.
So you won't continue to put that in my rotation. Don't do it no more. I'm straight on that. Don't put that back in there. Period.
What about you, Court? Are you done with your Christmas shopping?
No. No. But I only have to get something for one person, so.
That's fair. I'm telling you, I'm 95% done. I just fumbled the bag on one gift that I wanted to get. And now I don't know what I'm gonna get.
Oh, dang. I hate that.
I missed out. I missed out on it. And so I have no idea what I'm gonna get the person. So yeah. I need help.
Hey, it's all about the thought. I'm sure we can find some other, alternative for that, like something.
She don't want shit.
When did y'all put your Christmas tree up?
Oh, my tree been up for
did y'all put lights outside? Not true flip, but did you put lights outside?
I did.
We did not.
Oh, I guess you could put it on your balcony.
She did. She put lights up. I seen them when I came, and they was nice. You did good, actually. You did really good.
I got lights and a little wreaths outside, and then I got my tree up.
I didn't know you had a wreath outside.
Nice. Yes, 3 little. I have the miniature wreaths on the balcony, and I have the lights. It's really pretty.
Friend, you should get like a mini fireplace and roast marshmallows out there.
Hey,
like a mini fire pit joint.
That is my chill spot in the summertime. That's the chill spot.
But you know what? Honestly, winters, because of climate change, have been pushed back. Like the cold is getting pushed back further and further. So like for Christmas, we probably could just get away with like sweaters and vests. Like we don't even need like whole coats, whole boots. So you really might be able to get away with being on a balcony. You know what I'm saying? Just nestled up. Maybe you and some white marshmallows and enjoy that.
Girl, the fucking shade.
I'm
Some
gonna just mind my business.
white
The
marshmallows.
fucking shade.
I'm gonna just mind my business.
Since
So
when?
guys, the COVID vaccine rolled out.
So, guys,
What are our thoughts?
I was just going to say, are we getting vaccinated, ladies?
I don't think I have a choice if I want to go out of the country next year.
Did you get that email today?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Gifts?
I don't see it happening.
You won't vaccinate you or your family. Is that what you're saying?
No. Unless
Can
it's
I
something
ask
like
why?
we're forced to do. I think I'm
Did you
just
get
better
the
off
flu
not having
vaccine?
additional
Let me
things.
ask you
No.
that.
No. I just think I'm okay with not having additional things in my body.
Yeah.
My body is
So we
comprised
saw,
of systems.
was it a black doctor here? It was a black doctor here that took it
There were a couple of.
at Loretto.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Down the street?
Loretto was
show.
the first hospital to get it.
Mhm.
That was
a show.
They put on.
Of course, they put it in the hood. I love America. Yes, they put
That
it
was a
right
show.
here. That is wow.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So before we get into it,
Thank
Flip,
you.
what are your thoughts? Before we get into hold that thought, Gifts. What are your thoughts, Flip?
So of course I am going to be vaccinated. I think that everybody should be vaccinated. That's my opinion.
Why?
For a couple of reasons.
Your opinion, yeah.
Right. That's one. It's my opinion. Two, it's an educated opinion. I think that what people don't realize is they're like, oh, well, I don't know what's in this vaccine, right? You can educate yourself on that. Nothing is hidden from you, right? Two, when you go to the hospital, if you were to get sick from COVID today, right, and you had to unfortunately go to the hospital, all of the antibiotics and stuff that they give you, do we ask about what's in those before we get them? Like, I think people are allowing fear to take over common sense, right? Now, you are allowed to have your feelings about everything, but I think that people are truly allowing fear in the media to influence their common sense about things. So we have been vaccinated against a whole lot of stuff: measles, mumps, rubella, chickenpox. None of those things you will want. Right? You don't want that shit. You definitely don't want measles, mumps, or rubella. So now, right, we in the middle of a pandemic, right? We have another virus and we need to eradicate it, right? So we're gonna
and you come right into the hood and vaccinate the first black person you see.
You think that the hood is the first people that got it? No. The richest countries are the first people that have been vaccinated, honey.
When they came to America, though, they didn't go to Naperville.
They all received it at certain times, and now I will say this: Edwards Hospital, which is one of the bigger hospitals in like the northwest suburbs, was supposed to receive a shipment that was delayed, but that's because of the snowstorms. So that is one of the bigger hospitals. The other thing I was going to say, and I think I forgot the other point that I was going to make, but for me, I have to get it, right? Because it's the only way that I can practice. And I've had COVID, and I got a little touch of PTSD from that. Like, I just got retested the other day because I was nervous and I thought that I had COVID again. And I don't want that shit no more. Like, literally, I don't want to have to experience that ever again. Like, I was so freaked out. Like, oh my God, I'm going to have COVID. Like, it's the holidays. I'm going to be by myself and all these things. And why would I put myself through that constantly if I can just get vaccinated?
Because the vaccine still don't prevent you from getting it.
Sweet
you still
Lord.
have to wear a mask. You still can get it. It's a few things.
Okay.
You're going to lessen your symptoms, sure, but your symptoms are going to be lessened anyway because you've had it before. So, like the purpose of the vaccination, from my understanding, you're the professional, of course. Um, like when you get a flu vaccine, right? It's not saying that you can't get the flu again. It's just saying that if you get the flu this time, you're lessening the level of the
No,
severity of the
no,
symptoms.
sweetheart.
Okay.
No. So,
Well, break it
like
down
the
for us then.
flu,
Go ahead.
no. So there are different strands, right, of the
Of course.
flu or whatever. So they obviously cannot vaccinate you against all of the strands. That's impossible, right? We don't know. We don't know. Like that's something we do not know. How many different strands of this particular virus, and I'm talking about COVID, that there are. Correct?
Right.
Right. But there's been a vaccination that shows that you won't be affected. Like it will protect you against COVID. Right. So if there's an opportunity for you to get, and it's not going to change your DNA because it's mRNA. So it does not affect. I should have.
So you
printed out
saying
that
we
thing
won't
and read
become
it to y'all.
monsters? Is that what you're saying? You're saying we won't
That
become
shit
monsters.
is just it's stupid. It's asinine. It's like it doesn't mean like I get it. People, I get it because people. That's their whole purpose is to put fear in us. What people don't know,
I hear what you're saying. Wait. I know what you're saying, but you think it's asinine for somebody to create something that could end up hurting people?
No. I think that it's asinine for people to be putting out this information and putting fear in people. Like I think that some people's main purpose is to inflict fear, right? To make us fearful, and then to the point where we ignorant about it because we don't even know. Half of the people that's out here talking about the virus and COVID ain't did a drop of research for themselves, right? They literally are going off what they scroll and see. I said half, not all. I never said you. I said
I was raising
majority.
my hand.
Right. So all they doing is scrolling. Damn. You ain't opened up a book. You haven't researched how a vaccination works. You don't know what DNA is. You don't, and so I'm not saying that to belittle anyone. What I'm saying is that the more you know, right? Do some research for yourself. Check it out for yourself first and then make the decision. If you've done the research and you like, I'm still good.
You're researching it from people you don't trust.
May God be with you.
Can I?
Girl, we get a lot of shit from people we don't trust. And everybody somebody they putting this microchip in you. You walk around with a microchip every damn day. If they want to know where you at, guess what? You got your phone. They don't need to input a chip in you to find you. Like I want people to start using common sense.
Let me say this. Let's have this discussion. And we are going to specifically talk about our Black people because I don't know what affects White people. So we are specifically talking about our Black people, right? And you know this as well. There has been a history where white medicine has treated Black people.
About syphilis when they injected them in.
White medicine. Where white medicine has done us wrong, not just with the Tuskegee Airmen, but also Black women, white doctors, okay, treated slaves poorly, used us and tormented us, okay,
absolutely,
in order to get their medicine to prove a point that their medicine worked. There was an episode on what did I say, Lovecraft Country, where they discussed that a doctor kidnapped Black people and tortured them in his home for his own medical purposes and then buried them. There's an episode out there about that. There's also a woman where we're still using her stem cells. There's a Black woman. I can't even think of her name.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of her name either.
We're not making this up when we say, yeah, we should be cautious, especially when, and I know, okay, Black people have all these conditions, but first it went rapidly. First week, Black people couldn't get it. To the second week, Dr. Fauci stood up on that motherfucking mic and said, all fat Black people are going to die.
I don't recall how. Let me make this statement because I already know I'm probably finna hang for this shit, but I don't care because I want people.
Dr. Fauci, Dr. Fauci, fuck him. Anyway, go ahead.
What I want people to do, right? Like I said, all I want you to do is make an educated decision. Do not use Instagram to make your decision. Do not use what your mama told you about what they used to do to make your decision. I have literally seen every race of people die from this virus, right? Literally, from quickly to it took a long time to you were perfectly in great health to now we don't know why your organs are shutting down. So yes, I'm going to get vaccinated. That's my personal opinion. This is what I would implore to people. Do your research. Do your own research. Look it up for yourself. Ask the question.
But as a people, we aren't wrong to be apprehensive, true or false.
No, I'm not saying everybody should be apprehensive. Anything that a person wants to put into your body, you should be well knowledgeable of, right? Period. I'm an advocate for that. Like, you never get anything without asking the proper questions going to make you feel comfortable about what you're receiving, whenever, with whoever, right? So what I'm saying is that it irritates me that people are particularly out there to prey on folks' ignorance, right? Because I don't know, so let me put all this in your head, all this nonsense that none of this stuff makes sense, none of it adds up. There are some very valid points, absolutely, right? There are some very valid points. Do people feel like in the city of Chicago that they make a mockery or just try to get people to, feel comfortable in the west side of Chicago? But look at the data. Look at where people are dying from the disease. Like, that's where it's coming from. These people ain't pulling this shit out their ass.
And I just think that it's super weird that in those same neighborhoods, there was a lack of ventilators. There was a lack of care. There was a lack of this, no rapid results. But whoa, that vaccine came, baby. And we was the Johnny on the spot ones to get it because y'all care that much about us. So let me say this to you. You said, do your research, and I'm okay with that. I think that before you do anything, like you say, you should research.
Absolutely.
There's a lack of trust, and we know that. So you telling me to research, who is it that I'm researching, getting the information from?
You're right.
Like,
so now you're not going to research, you're not going to look, and you're going to make a blind decision to not take the vaccine. Cool, I'll see you in 30 years.
I still have to wear my mask. I still have to continue to vitamin myself up. I still have to be all these things. I have to wear the mask no matter where I'm going, right? And nobody can tell me that this vaccine is going to stop me from getting COVID. So do I want something additional in my body? No. When you can give me, when there's a few more test rounds, we'll revisit this. I doubt if I change my mind, but we'll revisit it.
Put a lot of additional shit in our body anyway. I mean,
somebody said something that normally when it comes to vaccine, it takes a few years. Now I understand
to get it approved. Is that what you're saying?
That too, probably. But she means for it to start working and kick in. Is that what you mean?
For not only basically to get it approved, yes. Now I understand this was under dire circumstances, but this is what I'm saying. Like, y'all made this vaccine. Listen, like I said, I'm gonna have to get a result. I'm gonna have to get it regardless, right? If I want to do the things I want to do, I've wrapped my mind around that. I'm going to get it. But I'm just saying, like, this push, like, oh, Black people should trust it because a Black woman made it. What does that make me sleep better at night? Is that supposed to make me sleep better at night that your white ass got on the television screen and said, Black people?
The same one for the
she is your fearless leader. Right?
I think that it's fair to say, and I can. There are some very valid points, right? Like I said the same thing. I was like, damn, they got this quick. It got to where it needed to be super fast, right? They got the research done. They did their studies. They got it approved. They got the materials they needed, these hundreds of thousands of dollars freezers that they need to keep Pfizer's vaccinations at a certain temperature. So I'm on that boat. Like, man, so if you had to put this much effort into a few things, HIV, cancer research, I mean, where would we be, right? So I have my, I'm on my soapbox about those things, but for me personally, it's a yes for a couple of reasons, right? One, I don't really have a choice unless I'm going to change my profession, and I work too damn hard to get here, right? Godspeed with me. I'm going to take the vaccination, and all I'm saying, all I can do is ask God to cover me, for real, literally. right? Because anybody can fuck up. You know what I'm saying? We can do all the research in the world and be comfortable with it, and then one wrong something and you done gave me the wrong, anything can happen, right? But as for me, and my family, what I'm telling them to do is to get vaccinated. And that's just me, right? I respect whoever doesn't. Listen, people out there that don't get a flu shot every year. It's people out there that don't go get checkups every year, so that stuff don't faze me. It just really bothers me that, there are people out there specifically preying on the ignorance and putting fear into people. That's a problem for me. And people are so easily sucked in.
Mm-hmm. They ain't got to try hard at all. Like I think because there's so little trust, people you ain't got to try hard for us to be fearful. You ain't got to try hard for us to not trust. You ain't got to try hard for us to develop our own opinions. I think that when you've been done poorly for so long, you just start to only trust yourself. And that we can equate that to relationships. We can equate that to superiors. We can say that about the government. Black people have been putting their trust in Democrats for years and feel like they ain't got nothing. Like whenever you feel like you've been trusting one entity for so long, and this just happens to be European medicine that we're discussing today, but we can implement it in different areas. You just choose to not trust, and that's literally what it is. You don't know who to trust. You don't know what to trust. I don't know what to trust when you might have tested it on these lab rats for 6 months. I don't know what's going to happen to those lab rats in 6 years.
I'm not a rat. I'm a human being.
Even if you test, they did test on human beings. Let's put that out there.
I'm sure that was black.
I don't want people to don't miss.
Okay, no, you're right.
You're right, but I don't know what's going to happen to them same human beings in 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
We do not.
So you know what was happening to them human beings? It was being tested on. Look it up. Limbs was falling off.
Who limbs fell off? Give me give me the article, the rep.
Look it up, just like you wanted us to look it up. It's out there. The information's out there. I didn't make it up.
There's a lot of information out there. It's whether or not it's valid.
Let me tell you something.
When who do you know what's valid? How do you know what's valid? Who do you know to trust to know what's research from who though?
Okay.
Like you talking about do your
so you just choose to pick the negative.
No. Any test, there's gonna be good and bad. So yeah, it might work for some, and somebody's limb might fall off. It worked for some, and then 4 motherfuckers got Bell's palsy. Like, no, there is no one way that this is gonna work out.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, for black people, I wouldn't want to be the first motherfucker standing in line. That's what I'm saying. All the motherfuckers who didn't want to wear masks, I don't see their ass in line. We spent how many months of motherfuckers fighting, marching through fucking Target about not wearing masks, and then one of their asses was standing in line first for the fucking vaccine. But you want me to do it because a black woman made it. Get the fuck out of here.
Can we just talk about the fact that white people hate rules, but they create them? I love that. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but white people create rules for everybody but themselves. Like, I love and hate that at the same time. Certain people are just some funny MFs. I say that. Like, y'all want to, wear the mask. It keeps you safe. You got to do this. Put this on. You won't die. It's more important to wear the mask. It's more effective to wear a mask 24/7 than it is to get a vaccine. And then
their civil liberties were being taken away from them. They couldn't let that happen.
Baby, listen. They hate a bunch of rules. They in the DMV,
it's in their
coughing,
first, second, third,
mouth,
fourth, fifth, sixth amendment right not to wear.
Baby, listen. They
however many amendments they are. It was in all the amendments that they could not wear a mask. And
they gonna run it out, baby. They run them amendments like they run through the streets, honey, especially in Oak Park. But I love it. I just love it. Well, it don't matter what time of day it is. You go through Oak Park, somebody is running. That is a fact. That's all I'll say. It don't matter what time. It could be midnight. You're gonna see somebody in Oak Park running. Period. This is what they do for sport. This is what they do for fun. It's a part of their lifestyle. I'm not against it. I'm just saying it's always some running happening. That's all.
White people make up rules that they don't follow. Let's stay on track.
Well, I mean,
so
okay. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, let's just stay on track. Okay,
you're right.
On track, like the
focus,
like you say you see out there. How about that?
Yeah. Well, I'll say this. again, whoever does whatever with the vaccine is fine for me. Again, I recognize, like, somebody posed a question to me because of the profession that my husband has. What if he's like forced to get the vaccination? And whenever you're doing something because you're forced to do it or whatever the case may be, it's like whatever. I mean, you can't get around doing that. Just do that. But
Exactly.
that doesn't mean also that others have to as well. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with what that man get. I don't have a problem with, as long as I'm his beneficiary, everything's fine. Like, just continue
Damn.
to. Okay.
Damn.
So if he has to get it, you and the kids won't.
No. 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 No.
I have a feeling, a strange feeling that
So you
they're
don't
gonna
ever plan
force
on
us
going
to
to
get it.
out of the country? I just want to know, like, ever again in life. I just need to know that.
So I do plan on going out of the country. However, I'm hoping that I get to a place where I hope this in particular disease or whatever COVID is, right? I hope that this
The virus.
virus,
Curse.
I apologize. I hope that this virus gets to a place where the same way you don't have to have a flu vaccine to get out the country, I won't have to have it like in that manner either. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know. I don't know what the rules would be because again, we know that white people don't like rules. So, it's safe for us to assume that in order to get out of the country, you have to have a flu vaccination. We know how much white people don't like doing this shit. So it might not be a rule. We're just assuming what we think it'll be because there's a strong likely chance of it. But then again, we have to be mindful of who we're working with. So maybe it won't. So I don't know. As long as I feel like I have to have it to get out of the country, it'll be a while. Yes.
Fair enough. Understood.
That's all. COVID has came in 2020 and just like completely wrecked shop. There has been some highs from 2020. We got Versus started. We got DJ Nice
Can we say
hitting
that?
us with the
Can we
Sundays.
say that? Can we say that? Can we say that?
You can say whatever you want to say on your show, baby.
Can we say that?
2020 has allowed some people to stop making payments on certain things and build up their money. 2020 has stopped people from communing. It has lowered violence in certain areas. It's a bunch of things that has happened due to COVID that are positive. However, you cannot negate the fact that deaths still happen at an alarming rate, right? Like there is no yin to that yang. There's no counter to the one when it comes to death. But what I don't want us to do is to go into 2021 with this mindset that 2020 was just like the worst thing that has ever happened to us individually. Maybe as a country, but like individually, think about think about the highs that you experienced personally, Flip, from 2020. Think about the highs that you experienced, from 2020. Like, we just have to be mindful that it wasn't, again, there were deaths a lot. But just think about the fact that it gave us time to find other ways to celebrate. It gave us other ways to commune with our family. It forced us to be creative. It forced us to love on the people in our own space. Like, it just, I don't know. I don't want to just have this whole half glass empty mindset, but there were definitely some highs from 2020 that I just won't get past or breeze over.
Saying that you should. I think that 2020 was not all bad for me, definitely. And I think the latter of 2020 has been fucking amazing for me personally, professionally, financially. I mean, the list goes on. Shit.
Six figures.
The thing is that
six figures.
the thing is that I think the important takeaway here for me is to just do your research and know for yourself, right? I am not here to shun a person for not getting it. You ask me what I'm doing, that's what I'm going to do. If you ask my opinion, I'm going to give you my opinion. My opinion is to educate yourself, right? For whatever you feel like you want to get your source from. Because you keep asking me, well, who do we listen to? Well, apparently you listen to somebody because you think we're going to turn into zombies. So, I mean, get your information No.
the
Get
only
your
thing you
information
that.
from
Lord have
whomever
mercy.
you
All
want
right.
to get it
I
from.
actually
And I'm
haven't
okay
read
with
anything
that.
about. I haven't read a single piece of information about the vaccination, and I'm choosing to be ignorant to it. I'm telling you that. I'm verbally expressing to you both that I am choosing to be ignorant to the vaccination because I don't care about the vaccination. I'm sorry, I don't.
Mm.
I know what it is that I want to do. This is prior to any information being told. Nobody has told me about the zombies. Nobody has
Oh
told
my,
me
all things I
about
said, y'all gonna
limbs
keep
falling
on the
off.
zombie.
Nobody like told me about none of those things. I really literally have not heard or read
Lord.
anything about the vaccination, and that's because that's what I'm choosing to do. I'm choosing to be in this bubble. So it's not that, Flip. It's not that I'm hearing false information and
No,
believing
just
narratives.
giving
I
examples.
never
What that's all
said
I
that
was
I read
giving.
that it.
I just
I'm saying don't act like they listen in anything in regards to something new coming out. Oh, a new this, you should take it. There is a chance things could go wrong. The worst of the
absolutely.
worst is us trying to shoot. I now gotta shoot your ass in the head because you're walking dead. Okay.
I hate the
I gotta
programs
stop
she
watching
watch.
that shit.
That's what I
But
just said.
anyway,
I hate the programs that she watch.
Whatever.
Damn.
I'm preparing myself. You
because
can
I'm sure
pretend all
my
you
sister
want.
feel the
Okay.
same way. My sister watched that stupid shit too, and she probably
You
feel
can
the same
pretend all you
way.
want. What was that
And
movie Will Smith was in where he created the cure for cancer and all that shit flipped on his ass? Yeah. What movie was that? What
I
movie
Am
was
Legend or
that?
something. I don't know.
Yes. The cure for cancer. Everybody was in line standing for it. And then the coming out of everywhere as soon as dark hit. 6:30. Don't let 6:30 hit you and that dog better get running. Yeah.
So can you inform me on where I'm supposed to shoot if they come to my door? Or not shoot, wear garlic. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. I don't watch this stuff, so I don't know.
This
Am I supposed to wear
motherfucker
garlic?
garlic.
Am I supposed to get a wood stick? Like this is shit I don't know. Like for real. If it's a zombie apocalypse,
I
what am I
seen one of them
supposed to do?
shows. They say
In
you're
the
supposed to hit
head.
them right between the forehead, right here.
In the head. You want to get them in the head.
All right, there you go.
The shows. But
Keep me
I'm just
informed.
saying,
Keep me
whoever thought
informed.
this would happen, and now here we are. There are movies like that where some shit popped off. Motherfucker got it from out of the country, and the shit just. What was that movie? Planet of the Apes. If you remember the Planet of the Apes, the new version, at the very end, when that whatever they injected the gorillas with or the monkeys with, some dude accidentally injected that shit. He started coughing, got on the plane, started coughing on the plane, infected everybody that
That
landed on
sounds
the
like
plane.
COVID. It was a
So yeah,
man-made
so
thing that
stop acting like
people.
what I'm saying can't be true. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Here we are now. Literally, if anybody paid attention to the last 5
AIDS.
minutes of Planet of the Apes, this is literally what we're living in.
AIDS is the
Literally.
same. Somebody told me this is when I was young. I was in high school and I was on the phone with one of my customers. And he told me he was a white man. I know that he was obviously racist. And he told me that AIDS came from women in Africa having sex with
He
monkeys.
better look in the mirror. Man in the mirror, that's what he better be looking at.
From African women having sex with monkeys. That's what
Right,
he
because we
said to me.
would do
I'm
that.
never going to forget
That
it.
sounds like some shit he would do and his people would
I'm
do.
never going to
That's what
forget
him and
it.
his people would do. That's what him and his kind would do. The fuck out of here.
So I said that
Yeah,
to
I said
say
it. That's what you
AIDS
and your
is
kind would
something
do.
that's also man-made. So, the same way you could be in somewhere someone was injected with COVID or AIDS or HIV or whatever is the same way you could be injected with a few things. I do
If
agree
there
that
was
you
a
should be.
vaccination for AIDS, would you take it?
I thought there was. See, show how much I know.
Now, are you talking about the prep up that the commercial?
That's something different. That now, but what I'm saying that's so those are for people who are higher risk to get HIV, right? The prep up is for people who are higher risk to get HIV. What I'm saying is, if there was a vaccination, right? Let's scale
Nope.
the shit down. If there was a vaccination that could keep you from getting any STI, right? Would you take it?
I'm
No.
still single, so yes.
Okay.
Can't trust these niggas.
The same way I gotta
Kaya
wear a
said can't trust
mask to
these
prevent
niggas.
COVID, I'm gonna have to wear a condom to prevent the STIs. That ain't no different. I don't think that you should still be dicking down without a condom just because you got this vaccination.
Some people still do get STIs with a condom, so
Yeah, probably from oral sex and shit like that. Because who wears plastic when they get their cat ate?
Dental dam.
No, you can have a lesion on your pubis, and he can have an open sore, and you can get transferred like that.
You can have a
and he
hole
can
in your
have on a
mask and get
condom.
Yeah,
COVID.
that's what
It's a
Shia
bunch of
LaBeouf did to
things.
that girl. Did y'all see that? Shia
What
LaBeouf
happened?
his ass beat.
Who is that?
Who?
He's an actor from Transformers. He also was in I forgot what Disney show. But he was infected. I don't know if she's an actress or a singer. She's black. Girl, he gave her herpes. And he had been known for years. And he said he would cover it up with makeup. How the fuck did you do that?
He's not in jail for that.
Fucking.
You can
That's
go to jail
fucked
for stuff
up.
like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The thing with that is like he was so wrong. Like a lot of people with herpes or whatever they never have any signs, right?
Right.
They never have any signs or any symptoms, and they'll never know. Like some people have. That's why they say 1 in 8 people have herpes and they never know, because really, if you never have an outbreak, you will never know, and you will never know unless you get a blood test for it, right?
But
and
he
so
said,
for some people,
he said when he would have an outbreak,
that's
put makeup
disgusting.
on.
That's terrible. That's trifling,
And
matter
I'm
of
sure-
fact. You
That
want
makes me
you
so
want to be
mad.
fucked that bad? That's trifling. You couldn't just wait for that shit to clear up. You take your little pill or whatever until that just pisses me off. Only
Ooh, that
because,
just makes me
like
so
she
angry.
said, 1 in 8, right? So anybody that's had 8 partners, the chance are you have herpes. Oh, you've had 16 partners, now you have a double chance of getting. You understand what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is this: for somebody to actually have it, know that they have it, and be okay with
Have an
infecting others,
outbreak
you should
and
be
then
in
have
jail.
sex with somebody.
Because you need to get your shit off that bad. That's disgusting.
Y'all, I could not believe that. Like, why would you do that girl like that?
Disgusting.
And he was apparently abusive. And I used to love him. He was so good in Transformers. I'm like, damn, Joe, you just. His name's Shia LaBeouf.
How's it any different than Charlie Sheen giving people?
Oh, but I wasn't a fan of Charlie. Winning.
It ain't about being a fan. It's still trifling.
Do y'all remember that?
No.
You don't remember? I hate talking to. I swear to God, I hate talking to y'all sometimes. You don't remember when he was
Be
going
so
through all
mad
that
we
shit?
don't know white
When
film.
he got exposed, he was winning. That's all he kept saying.
Even more reason why he should be in jail.
That is,
I guess when you got the
interesting.
coin, you could stay out of jail.
Not Bill
I guess when
Cosby.
you got the.
Right.
Yeah,
Of
you
course
right.
not. Not Bill. Not Bill.
You right.
You gotta have
Bill
a coin
gave-
and be the right color.
Even Stevens, that's what he was in. Even Stevens.
Right. Something white. Did you see that?
Why do you hate me?
I don't.
It's
your preference.
Dun dun dun.
It's your preferences.
Cue the music.
We
Where's
have different
Ayana when you need her?
preferences. We have
Where's
different
Ayana when you
preferences.
need her? Oh, Ayana.
Different people make the world go round. If we were all the same, we wouldn't. We
Hey,
wouldn't
I
be
damn
this
sure
hard.
love who I am.
As you should.
I don't need
want
your
you to.
approval. Fuck you.
No.
Okay, but
it
you're not
ain't
gonna
necessary.
keep referencing the fact that I have different tastes. That all my shit isn't.
Isn't what? All my shit isn't what?
Somebody already called you ratchet, so I don't need to say it again. It was already said, so I don't need to say it again.
I am who I am.
So,
We're all
and
different.
I am who I am.
And you should enjoy every
Anyway,
piece
for
of it.
anybody, for our audience who knows Shia LaBeouf, even Stevens, Transformers, please help me, because she swear to God that I'm just like.
When you said Transformers, it was cool. I was with you. And then you said even Stevens and shit, Charlie Sheen winning. Girl, I don't know about that nigga.
Okay.
Anyway,
do you remember him saying that? Winning.
I remember saying that. I don't. So I'm not a big.
I'm not a Charlie Sheen fan either. But it was.
No, I do.
You're not a big what, Flip?
I don't remember.
You're not a big what, Flip?
I'm just
I'm
saying
not a huge Charlie Sheen fan either.
Flip, you're not a big what?
Oh, fuck you. Why they pulling me into this?
Come on, you're not a big what?
So are we gonna share with the folks?
I want you to tell me you're not a big what?
I'm not a big Charlie Sheen
What?
fan.
Neither am I.
You weren't finna say that, girl. You weren't finna say that. You know what?
You finna say, Flip?
Huh? What?
Say something before you were rudely interrupted.
Oh, we got our little surprise for the folks.
Go
Our
ahead.
feature. I mean, it ain't up yet, but it will be.
It ain't gonna be up for us now.
I mean, we can still share it.
Girl, share it, please.
Share it. I thought that's what we are. You know what? You know what? It don't even matter. But we're gonna still. So, guys, we had an amazing time this past weekend with some pretty nice fellows, right? Some pretty nice gentlemen.
Some diversified
gentlemen, if we may say so ourselves. So
They
shout out
alright.
to them. They cool or whatever. We had a really good time though. Like we shot a pod with them, shot an episode on. We were featured on their podcast
platform,
and so I'm not sure when they're going to be putting it up, but
I think they said next week.
Something that you guys will enjoy. So if you enjoy us and our topics, I think that is an episode that you do not want to miss. It's going to be pretty dope. And for all of our male followers, right? Check them out, Diversified Gentlemen.
And it may be something that they're saying that you might agree with.
Maybe
for our gentlemen office. Our
they ain't
gentlemen
gotta agree with what we say here.
But I mean, as long as y'all stay Lock Her Room fans, Lock Her Room subscribers, and continue to get a female opinion, listen, we're trying to help y'all elevate y'all selves. You understand what I'm saying? I was trying to give free game the other day on Instagram about what it takes to make women happy, and boom, you know. But we did do that joint with those guys, and I that was a super dope experience. It should be airing next Wednesday. But stay tuned to our platforms on Instagram and stuff like that to get the actual date. But I thought it was pretty cool. And I think it's going to be a 2-part, maybe 3-part
a 2
type
or 3
of showing
series. Yep.
I think that's going to be pretty cool. But
it's
again, that's Diversified Gentlemen. You got to check them out. Speaking of our platform, I don't know if I said this to you, Flip, but I know I said it to Court. We had someone in our comments on YouTube express their concerns about our last week's episode. Not really about the episode, but you know, we posted the episode about, you know, our opinions about the Kevin Samuels interview. And the person got on there and was like, Black women need to do better. 87% of you all are obese or overweight. And I can't disagree with what you're saying, but when you say do better for whom? So like we are overweight or obese compared to what standard? Like I'm okay with all opinions. I'm okay with all.
I know you're gonna watch the episode, so we just want to know what you look like.
I'm okay with all opinions. I'm okay with you definitely coming.
No, I'm okay with the opinion.
I'm okay with you coming onto our channel, expressing, you know, saying what you needed to say. I appreciate it. I support it. I encourage it. Continue to come and tell us how you feel. We ask y'all to do that every week. However,
but we also
for you to get on there,
for
you to also get on there and then talk about our people being overweight and obese, baby. Not the right move, read the room. But okay, it's fine. You're right. We do need to do better. What is your proposal? That's my.
Everybody love to tell you what you should look like, but
I did not. I must have glanced over that particular comment, but like Gil said, we definitely welcome all. Right. So when we decided to take this platform, we opened ourselves up to get that feedback, and that's totally okay, you know, totally, you know, cool, as long as you're respectful and, like she said, read the motherfucking room and know what the fuck you are, right? They don't speak like me. Everybody don't speak like me, and that's okay. I am who I am. However, we respect your opinion, but don't give a fuck about it. And so we want you to continue to voice that.
I do give a fuck about it.
I don't give no fuck about their opinion, baby.
She don't give a fuck about your opinion. She's trying to stir the pot. That's what the fuck she's doing. While you had behind that fake ass cartoon, Abby, she really don't give a fuck.
And no, it's all good. It's all love. Okay. Because we don't want people to be like, damn, when you do say something, oh, no. Let's make it plain and let's make it clear. I respect what you have to say, but understand I don't give a fuck.
And what do black men? No. Because he made a point to say black women need to do better. What the fuck do black men need to do better?
Wait a minute. Listen, stop. We're not doing that.
I know we're not doing it, but I'm just saying you didn't make a point to say shit about that. But you made a
statement
know that
very clear. Is black? What do we know about him? Nothing, right?
Well, we know this person, whether it be he or she, is a Kevin Samuels fan because I scrolled their YouTube because I'm like that. Yeah, I want to see what the fuck is going over on your YouTube channel. So I took a stroll on over there.
We do care about everything, and we don't want people to just think that they always have to agree with us. No, let
me tell you something. They don't tell us how you feel. Agree with us, but let me tell you this: there are factors, especially when it comes to women. Not everybody just sit in front of the TV and stuff they face all the time. There are factors, there are problems, there are causes within a black woman's body as to why we are the way we are. Everybody can't be slim. It's not for everybody. So I'm just gonna say that and I'm gonna leave it there. But when you come on my motherfucking platform as a fat black woman and you tell me that, bitch, I can outwork you. So whoever the fuck you are, you really ain't shit. Because I can tell you for the fact, and these two motherfuckers will tell you too, I am the hardest worker. And I'm not slim. Never wanted to be slim. So you can check that.
Bitch.
I don't sit up here and write no comment talking about black women need to do better. Well, you don't even know what the fuck be going on with women's bodies. Okay, they leave us fucking dying when we trying to give birth. You're strong, you can handle it. You don't need, no. We are dying, okay? Go in with a knee problem without a motherfucker telling me, oh, it's this. No, I'm telling you that it's something wrong with my knee. I'm telling you it's something wrong with my head. I'm telling you it's something wrong with my pinky toe. Let's address the issues before you just automatically assume that everything is associated with my weight. So when you come on the platform and you say, black women need to do better, what the fuck do black men do? Because there's fat niggas out here, so what's up?
Can we say, okay, but can we also say this? We don't disagree that we need to do better. Like we're not gonna say that we don't need to do better. We're not. And maybe it was coming from a loving place.
What? Because it's smaller people who have smaller bodies that don't do better. So when you say black women need to do better because 87% of us are fat, what about the smaller black women? Huh? Because
you're right. All black women need to do better. You're right. You're right.
They probably, you know what I'm saying, the smaller black women who don't take care of their bodies, who probably popping pills and everything else all goddamn day.
And able to stay skinny don't equate to in shape or healthy.
Don't equate to healthy.
That's a fact.
That bullshit. And it can stay up there because I'm not gonna delete the shit. But
I responded. I responded.
I didn't know that she responded. Just so you know, we're gonna have
let's explore the reason why black women
now you
are more unhealthy than other. Let's explore the reason why black women are more unhealthy than others. Like that's my only thing. So like I don't want people to think, we make excuses for lack of health or poor health or whatever. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. We're not making an excuse for it, but what we do want you to also be is, like we said, read the room. Like be mindful of why, your sisters have these issues. Why is it that so many black women have PCOS? Why is that? Why is it that so many black women are infertile?
Y'all still talking.
She giving it time. I'm over. I said, well, you saw what I said.
Let me tell you something. 2 out of the 3 beautiful young ladies on here suffer from PCOS. And if you don't know what that is, then you cannot talk to us about any fucking thing. That directly affects your ability to lose weight, to keep it off, where you store the fat. The list goes on, right? And I'm just going to leave it there because I don't even feel like going into my whole soapbox. Okay, Nurse K came out and she off the clock right now. So in the meantime, in between time, just remember to read the room. Always be respectful. Your input is always welcome here, right? You can put in whatever you want, but just know who the fuck you talking to. Period.
And that's that on that.
Next.
Deck the motherfucking halls in.
Next,
Deck the fucking halls in.
Gavel when you need it.
I know. What the fuck? Next caller.
Deck the fucking halls in.
What you mean? So I mean,
deck
on
the
a happier, brighter note. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, Bill did shout out Boosie. Bill Cosby did give a shout out to Boosie, and on a brighter note, he's doing well. He's
How do we
healing.
get here?
He
How the
was
fuck did
rehearsing
we
what his
get
stage
here?
performance and presence would be like now in a wheelchair. So yes, Santana did make a song. It's fire called Walk, and the girls is loving it. Trina did a little debut
Oh,
walk
how
to the
is
People need to
song.
sing
Ashanti
walk.
doing? How is Ashanti doing? Do we know? Is she well?
Ashanti was at they did cancel the verses this weekend between Keisha Cole and Ashanti because Ashanti tested positive for COVID. We don't know if she's doing well, but she said then, I didn't know I had it. I don't feel nothing. I'm in good spirits.
Okay.
She gave a little dry ass cough, but I don't know if that was for dramatic effects or not. We've seen her acting before. So I don't know. I don't know what was happening there, but we do hope that she stays healthy and well because we do still want to see
Yes.
that versus January 9th, I think was the
Do we?
reschedule.
Do we
It was
still want to see it?
rescheduled.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Okay.
And now
Okay.
they have a Too Short and E40 battle. I know that Tally is gonna be really excited about that.
What songs
Um,
do E40 have besides "Tell Me When to Go"? What
Go, 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 go.
what
so
other songs do
E40
we
was
have?
E40 was a feature king, that's for sure. He was a feature
Okay.
king. However, I'm not gonna discredit him and say just because I don't remember him that he didn't have them. Like I know he had
He
that
got 20?
holy water. Like I don't know. He had I don't know if he got 20. But again, if you can include features, I don't know. Too Short. I mean, other than what's my favorite word, bitch, you gotta knock it off, Court. Like you don't act like
That's
you know
no,
the
for the
whole
both of them. It's like
discography.
1 for 1. Like this should be 15 minutes at best.
Don't say that. Too Short. No, Too Short got a catalog. Too Short.
No,
Got
he do. He do. He do.
He do. He definitely got a catalog.
Anyway.
Again, I think that if you are from the Bay, this is going to be something really fun for you, a good time. Is it something that I'm rushing to get home on a Saturday to see? Absolutely not.
No, like how I did Keisha and Ashanti, and no, I
You
won't be
did rush
rushing
home
home
to
for
see
this.
it, but that
I
was a
rush
health
home.
issue. Come on,
I'm not mad at
come on.
Girl, you got COVID. Now it looks like you can't hug nobody without getting it too. See what I'm saying? You can't win for losing, apparently.
She said she was still trying to do the battle. She's like, I don't know why we still can't do it. I was like,
Because now it's a whole production. Apple is behind it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it was on Instagram and they was having issues, it didn't matter.
And it was the Teddy Riley
But
effect.
now,
Girl.
You know, Apple is involved, Ciroc is involved. You know, checks need to be cashed, you know, so
get your endorsements, get your money. I love that too. That's what I mean by us. We find ways to through adversity, Black people have known
superpowers. December 21st. How much time we got? December 21st, y'all. They saying our superpowers are going to be activated. They say they've been holding us back, and when the stars and the moon and Jupiter and Venus align,
hope y'all got in on that new moon that was just here.
And all that shit align, the power.
Make your request known. Brought in all of the positive energy. I've just been feeding in positive energy. Like I've been blocking out negativity. Like
what you want your superpower to be?
I want to be invisible.
I said that too. Or I want to be able to teleport places.
That's what I would rather be able to do. I'd rather be able to
Well, if you're invisible, you can go anywhere.
That's true, but I want you to still see me. So, like, I think what scares me about the being invisible thing is I might go to like my husband job and be invisible to see what he's talking about. Like we abuse power sometimes when we get it. I don't like that.
So, what was the only reason for being invisible?
Exactly. You're gonna abuse that because okay, so your nigga started
Wait,
saying
you think the only reason to be invisible is to spy on people?
What is the purpose of being invisible though?
Scare the fuck out of people.
But you're not. You're invisible. But like,
girl, I was
gonna like make something move or whatever.
I don't want to incriminate myself. I don't want to incriminate myself, but I would do some things if I was invisible.
Hell yeah.
I would definitely be collecting a few.
And if I could have a person to be invisible with, like, man, we'll be.
Oh, I wonder what invisible sex is like.
That's what I was just gonna say, man. We'll be
non-existent. What you mean? It's two invisible parts. It's two invisible parts, G.
Well, I don't know.
Fucking how many degrees is on this call? You know, I hate talking to y'all. I would like to teleport. Yes, that way I ain't got to pay to go to Denver if I want to. I ain't got to pay. I ain't got to waste
Could
gas
you
to go to
imagine
courthouse.
traveling?
You know the thing I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to be. I wouldn't want to be able to read minds.
I don't want to know what's in these people's minds. These people are crazy.
I would hate that, but
hell
that's my same fear for the whole invisible thing. I feel like if I go in somebody's room invisibly and they start saying something, that shit is gonna start to. When you know certain stuff, that's gonna mess you up. You better off sometimes not knowing certain stuff. I'd rather just know.
Absolutely. That's why I said I don't want to know what's in people's head or what they thinking. Like, what if you could hear what your man thinking while y'all having sex?
Why would I do that?
Really be like, damn, this ass fat. Like, damn, I wish she'd move a certain way. Like, why she'll never get up and rab me? Like
2 minutes at that, and that's pushing it.
2 minutes on the ride.
That's
your ride 2 minutes. Your ride 2 minutes.
I got old knees.
I hear that.
I got old knees. But I know that if you do it on the couch,
okay,
if you do it on the couch, it's better knee support.
You can have an extra 30 seconds or extra minute.
I can need 5.
You just gotta have the
you
right
go
couch.
5 minutes on the couch.
My damn couch.
Because you have support. Like you can put your leg in between the couch, the cushion.
Yeah, the cushion. See, I don't got no couch like my couch. Not like that,
bro. You'll do 5 minutes,
and then you holding the back of the couch, and you just
let your legs straddle. Let your legs straddle over the back of the couch.
That's the move. That's the move, Court.
Let's.
Wait, what? Flip? What you saying?
Bouncing on that motherfucker.
No,
you
I
put
said
your legs.
So, okay, say like he's sitting on the couch, right? And then like you sit on top of him, facing him, but your legs is kind of like over his shoulder. Well, see, I'm tall, so my legs is long. So my legs are kind of like, be over the back of the couch. You know what I'm saying? Would it make sense? And then like, gee, where
you getting your leverage from?
Baby, him.
Oh. Oh.
You get your leverage. Trust me, that's a bomb, baby.
He bouncing you on that thing, eh?
Bounce it.
Y'all is throwing everything out today, huh?
Anything that has a leg you can put your feet on, you're more likely to stay up there longer because you have support.
Somebody said coming on out with the woodworks. What you say about that one? Come on, let your mama watch. Let us know.
So that's a tip from me.
Shit.
Anyway, Black Business of the Week. I don't think we have one this week.
Shit.
We don't have a Black Business for the week. We do not. However, I will say I'll use this time right now to put it into the stars. My friend has just received her EIN.
Gosh.
My friend has just started up her business. And
God.
I want us to be on the lookout for that because I am super duper proud.
Oh, thank you guys.
So please use this moment right now to tell people about your services.
Pump yourself up, man.
Come on, sister.
Well, since we're here, let's do it. I have just started tailored Touch Doula Services. So I am now a certified doula and a registered nurse. So I will be providing doula services for those who are expecting for pre, during, and after birth. So if you're looking for a postpartum doula, like whatever you're looking for, I am your girl. The name of the business is Tailored Touch Doula Services. I will officially be launching like some type of page at some point to promote myself. But if you are in the Chicago, South Suburban area, and are looking for a doula, I actually have some connections to other people, actually some of everywhere, which was like the amazing part about the class that I took. So if you are looking for a doula, I am your girl. Definitely hit me up right now.
They can discuss their birthing plans with you.
Absolutely.
You can tailor each plan to each mom.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I'm super excited. So definitely hit me up. It's in the works. That's my baby. That's my baby right now.
Taylor Touch, yes, for the debut. Come on,
Thank
Taylor
you,
Touch.
guys.
Congratulations.
Come on, Taylor Touch.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations. And
Thank
just
you.
because she hasn't launched her page yet, doesn't mean that if you've just urinated on the stick and found out you're pregnant, you can't talk to her. Okay? She can start this work right now with you. Okay? You just found
Absolutely.
On a
out.
stick.
You just
You
got
can
your.
just say pee on a stick.
You just found out. No problem.
Yes, we can definitely talk. Services, however, do not start until you reach 12 weeks. So that is one of the things, but we can definitely
That's super
converse.
dope. Come on.
Yeah, I'm excited. So thank you guys. That was nice.
No, thank you and your
Of
work. Thank you
course.
for your work. Okay. Oh,
Thanks,
you guys. Can we?
Yeah,
Y'all want to
2020
confess?
ain't been so bad.
Y'all want to confess to the
Huh?
people and tell them what the plan was for today?
No. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to our listenership. Please continue to stream us. Tell your friends about us.
Yes.
Obviously, we love to hear your comments. We do respond back. So again, share us with your friends and your family. We love you guys dearly. I am Court for short.
I am Gifts.
And I am Flip. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays.
Bye.